Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing the wheel speed sensor on a 2011 Porsche Cayenne. So starting off, this is the stuff that you're going to need for the job. Some of it is optional, like the scanner, because in all my experience changing these sensors, usually the code will just go off on its own. Uh, However, it is nice to go in the system and do erase the code because it will stay saved in the history of the computer for the ABS sensor that they had a fault code. But like I said, not necessary, because once you replace it, all the lights will go off. You'll need a triple square 14 millimeter to get the bolts on the caliper, because you're gonna have to remove the caliper, it's in your way. For the sensor itself, you need a hex 5mm, or you can have a key, whatever you got laying around, and a small screwdriver. A lot of people use small screwdrivers to pry on these plugs right here. Let me show you. So on these plugs right here, they like to stick a screwdriver and pry on it to disconnect these plugs. Me personally, I'm kind of against that, because whenever you have plastic plugs near components that get really hot over time, guess what happens with plastic? It gets baked, so it gets brittle, and you put any type of pressure on it, so it's going to break, and it's kind of a pain. So I usually, what I do with these plugs is I like to actually go in and push on the actual plug. So let me get the light back on here. So the way I've noticed is they'll get a lot of dirt and stuff in there, so I'll just push forward first on the actual plug, and if I can, I'll actually keep pressure on it and then pull on the little tab, and usually that does the job. Well, it's kind of hard doing that with one hand. Oh, there you go. So yeah, I prefer doing it this way instead of using a screwdriver and sticking it right in here, because a lot of time, like I said, you'll break this tab off, and then it's kind of a pain trying to get to the inside part to unlatch it from the rest of it. So that's that. But let me get in here and show you where the actual sensor is located. So the sensor is back. It is all the way back in here. So there's your sensor, your wheels ABS speed sensor. So this guy right here. So the one that I unplugged, this is for your brake wear. So you have to unplug that as well while you're taking the caliper off. But let me go ahead and jump up here and take all this stuff out of the way, and then I'll show you what's the next step. Alright guys, so yeah, the caliper is off and out of the way. So you can see there's just these two triple square bolts that hold it. It's one on the top, one on the bottom. While removing the caliper, if you have a lip on your rotor like mine, these have to be replaced, but I'm gonna do it when I do the brakes next. If you can't remove it, you can just push against on the pads, just pry on it a little bit, so that will basically give you enough clearance for the pads to clear the lip on your rotor, so you can remove the caliper. So that's just another little tip if you're wondering why you can't get the caliper off. So here we go, where now we can actually access the speed sensor. So you can see it's right behind the caliper, right on the knuckle, and there's the other plug. I've already actually released the tab. So, and there's the one bolt holding it. Yeah, there's the one bolt holding it right there. So like I said, you can use a key, or you can use the socket. Either way, you have enough room once you take the caliper, so to do whatever you need to do. Okay, so I got the bolt out, and what I like to do with these is usually start turning them, just twist them and try to walk it out, because a lot of time you can see there's a lot of debris and dirt that collects on these over the years. So a lot of time if you just try to pull on it or you try to pry on it, you can break the actual connector, and then you're gonna get the rest of the sensor stuck in the hub, and you're gonna have to get creative in pulling the rest of it out. But this is how you get the sensor out. You can blow this hole with compressed air or just clean it up with something, so then it'll make the installation of the new sensor easy. Make sure there's no debris, but this one's got a little bit of grease, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put this one in, and the same thing, just try to walk it, just turning it a little bit, not creating too much pressure on the sensor on the actual plug, because you can break it because it is plastic. So, and that one is in. So yeah, just put the bolt back, tighten that. It don't have to be crazy tight. I remember a lot of people, just when it comes to working on stuff, they like to torque everything down like crazy. I mean, it's a little plastic sensor, it's not going anywhere, so you don't have to finger tighten it, but again, don't over tighten it. It is plastic, so you can break the actual mounting point. So there you go, new sensor in. I like to pull on the plug and make sure that it's actually latched to the sensor. So we're all good here, and now we go ahead put the caliper back in and put the wheel back on, and job is done. So this is where the wheel speed sensor is located on the Cayennes, and this is how you change it. The sensor I used is actually aftermarket. It's not the original one. The original one was like $130 at the dealer, so I went with an aftermarket part. This is the part number and the brand that I'm using, and these are like 20 bucks at my local import parts store. So I guess if you want to go and order one of these, but yeah, it's a pretty easy job, pretty straightforward. And like I said, you don't really need the scan tool, but it's nice to have. So this is the scan tool that I use. It's the iCarsoft 3 3.0 version. So this one has a little bit more options when it comes to like capabilities of going into some of the other systems, like the airbag system, brake systems, alarm computers, radio, all that stuff. So I'm gonna put a link in the description below for this one. I got off of Amazon, and I believe it was around $200. So they're not that expensive, and it's definitely worth the money and nice to have when you own one of these vehicles. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and come back for more videos if you like what you see. Also, you're welcome to drop a comment down below. Let me know what other stuff you want me to do with cars. I got plenty of other car projects, so let me know what videos you'd be interested in, or if you have some problems with your vehicles, and you're interested in me trying to dive in on my own and show you on DIY stuff or whatever. Just put a comment below. And again, thank you for watching. Stay blessed, and stay safe, and come back for more.